viewers, you're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to English News Broadcast. I'm Barsabet Takhla, and following are the major headlines for today. Activity assessment meeting of the National Union of Eritrean Women in Germany. Efforts exerted to improve livelihoods of war-disabled veterans. 1 in 5 of world's migratory species at risk of extinction. And the death toll rises to 54 in southern Philippines, landslides. On your domestic reports, the Europe branch of the National Union of Eritrean Women convened in Frankfurt, Germany on 3 and 4 February for its annual activity assessment meeting. Mr. Hatisfa Mikael, president of the National Union of Eritrean Women, delivered a virtual message providing insights into the union's organization, structure, and its political and social endeavors. She emphasized the need for the branch to bolster its organizational capacity and to formulate effective programs to achieve its goals. Ms. Nigesti Tsagay, the head of the European branch, outlined the current state of the branch and its future initiatives. She called upon members to actively participate in executing the planned programs. The meeting facilitated a thorough discussion on the presented report, leading to the adoption of several recommendations and a collective commitment to the successful execution of the outlined programs. At the meeting, Mr. Kibra Abtakhiste, Eritrea's Consul General, Mr. Kahasai Tawelde, Head of Public and Community Affairs at the Eritrean Embassy, and Mr. Johannes Mebratu, Chairman of the Eritrean Community, conveyed messages of solidarity. At a seminar in which members of the National Association of Eritrean War-Disabled Veterans, area administrators and stakeholders took part, it was reported that strong effort is being exerted to improve the livelihoods of war-disabled veterans. Mr. Shimawella Weldagergis, the head of the association's Ansaba region branch, highlighted the association's commitment to empowering the war-disabled veterans to become self-reliant and contributing members of the society through various income-generating projects. Mr. Shimawella emphasized the importance of seizing the opportunities provided by these initiatives and stressed the seminar's goal of assessing the veterans' current situations to implement effective strategies for enhancing their livelihoods. A particular emphasis was placed on bolstering the organizational strength of female war-disabled veterans and acknowledging the significant support from Eritreans within the country and the diaspora. He pointed out that the success of businesses like bakeries, gas stations, and restaurants in Haggastown are key examples of how such endeavors are making a tangible difference in the veterans' lives. Mr. Shimawella urged members to maintain their financial responsibilities by repaying their loans promptly. The seminar revealed that the Hagas subzone hosts 331 members of the National Association of Eritrean War-Disabled Veterans, including 32 women, all working towards a better future for themselves and their community. On your last local report, significant advancements in healthcare services have been reported in the Gashwarka region, following the introduction of modern medical equipment and the addition of professional health staff. These developments were highlighted during an activity assessment meeting held on 11 and 12 February in Barantu. Dr. Hayelon Kidane, the regional head of the Ministry of Health, shared promising statistics illustrating the impact of these improvements. The percentage of pregnant women utilizing health facilities for childbirth has risen from 54% to 62%, while access to prenatal and postnatal care has increased from 86% to 96%. Additionally, there has been a 40% reduction in the mortality rate during childbirth. Efforts to combat malaria are also being intensified, showing the region's commitment to tackle major health challenges. Dr. Hayelon further noted that the number of health professionals in the region has reached 955, leading to an 81% utilization rate of health facilities. The availability of basic medical supplies now meets 81% of the demand, and there has been a marked decrease in referrals for higher medical treatments, indicating an improvement in local healthcare services. Ambassador Mahmoud Ali Houri, the governor of the region, emphasized the significant investments made in medications, medical equipments, and manpower. He highlighted these contributions as pivotal in safeguarding public health. Ambassador Houri called for increased community engagement in environmental sanitation activities to prevent communicable diseases, and advocated for the construction of maternity waiting rooms at health facilities, underscoring the region's proactive approach to enhancing healthcare accessibility and quality. Dear viewers, do stay tuned for international reports and more after the short break. Welcome back. More than a fifth of the world's migrating species are at risk of going extinct as a result of climate change and human encroachment. This is according to the United Nations' first ever report on migrating animals published yesterday. According to the report, billions of animals make journeys across deserts, plains, or oceans every year to breed and feed. An unsustainable pressure put on migratory species could not only see their populations decrease, but also disrupt food supplies and threaten livelihoods. Of the 1,189 species covered by 1979 UN Convention to protect migratory animals, 44% have seen numbers decline, and as many as 22% could vanish altogether, the report added. The numbers were based on assessments and data provided by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, as well as the Living Planet Index, which collates population numbers for more than 5,000 species from 1970 onwards. On today's final report, the death toll from a landslide that hit a gold mining village in the southern Philippines has risen to 54 people and 63 others are missing, authorities have said. The landslide hit the mountain village of Masara in Davao de Oro province on Tuesday night after weeks of torrential rains. Davao de Oro's provincial government said in a Facebook post that 54 bodies had been recovered, raising its previous death toll of 37 as rescue workers found more bodies. At least 32 residents survived with injuries, but 63 remained missing. Among those missing were gold miners who had been waiting in two buses to be driven home when the landslide struck and buried them. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now a very quick recap of the major headlines. Activity assessment meeting of the National Union of Eritrean Women in Germany. Efforts exerted to improve livelihoods of war-disabled veterans. 1 in 5 of world's migratory species at risk of extinction. And the death toll rises to 54 in southern Philippines landslide. The viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.